and killing themselves, and they're doing a really good job. But I'm really not happy about those sorry you were out things, Tom. I hate them.
Those what?
Sorry you were out bits. First of all, why did they say please on them? I've had people come and complain to me that they say please on them.
Said please?
Yes. Even if it said please vote and had Conservative at the bottom, the please bit just looks really strange up there.
That is meant and put in block letters like that to be an earnest entreaty to come out and vote. It's not meant to be subservient or anything.
I know, but you know what?
It's an earnest entreaty.
I've just had people tell me, lots of people tell me about how they hate them. So I'm just passing on the message.
Well, you're the first one that's mentioned it to me.
I know, but they're complaining it to me, and I'm telling you what they're telling me.
Well, it's funny, we've never had a complaint before.
Well, at the end of this first week of the campaign, I am excited, but I'm also wary, and I think the wariness at the moment still wins. I don't know what will happen. I think that the Conservatives are formidable fighters, particularly when their back's up against the wall. They're also dirty fighters. And I suppose what I'm wary of is some twist in the campaign that could still snatch victory away from us. So, at the end of the first week, it's yours warily, Barbara Follett.
Where's the remote for the telly?
Good evening. Neil Hamilton, the former government minister, is taking cash for questions.
He's back.
Re-adopted tonight.
The local Conservative Party's re-adoption of its beleaguered MP Neil Hamilton in Tatton sounded like good news to Labour supporters, if it meant continuing headlines about Tory sleaze.
But it wasn't long before Neil Hamilton demanded of Martin Bell what he really meant by standing as an anti-corruption candidate.
I don't actually intend to talk about you.
If you're not used to being at the focus of that, I mean, you can see Martin Bell will grow into...
He was not prepared for that moment. I mean, to have that confrontation with all those cameras around, not a brilliant piece of planning, I would say.
You know, they write about how Labour are their control freaks, but when you don't have all those outriders and campaign manager, Rottweiler people, you know, you are in trouble.
What is it you actually want me to do then? I'm not clear. Well, yeah, the only problem is I'm not allowed to leave the constituency. I'm under a banning order. So you'll just have to phone Mandelson Towers and you tell them your ideas about how to pin the Tories down. But I'm not allowed to do anything. They tell me I should hide under a log till polling day. Okay. Okay, thanks very much. Okay, cheers.
If you don't win, you'll have to sell it back to the Tories.
We will. Okay, thanks. Goodbye. Right.
You'll have to sell back to Mandelson Tower.
Mandelson Towers, yes.
This morning we went into the office to prove the election manifesto, and it's amazing how much of a difference one word made. And I was reading this thing and it was saying things completely the opposite to what I believe in, because of, like, the word not wasn't in there. What am I doing a proof for if we can't alter it then? It's not John Major's manifesto, it's mine. That's the trouble. You've got to have it sort of...
Well, look, Geeta, why not just put the word not in and leave it like it is?
So I do not believe a single currency will work at this time. Or we will have a referendum. Okay.
In other words, it's just as it is here, except we put the word not in.
No, I also please if we can have at this time.
Put what you want.
I want at this time in there as well. Right. Because that's what I mean. I don't know if it's never going to work.
Well,
Tom, finance is my speciality. If I don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm going to look really stupid.
Yeah, all right, then currency will work at this time. That's it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sounds so stupid as well. So we did have a screaming match. And I got to the stage, which I never ever thought in my life I would, where I turned around and said, look, it's my campaign. And I had somebody turn around and go, is it really? And I thought, well, I'm flummoxed. I haven't got anything to say about that, really. It is my campaign, I think. I'm the candidate. So I hope it's my campaign.
Andrew, good morning. Sorry I'm a bit late with Follett. Okay. Well, you're going when the tape's running. Yes. That Neil Gallagher's prepared. Yes, fine. Because then I can actually hear what you'll hear that. Saying. Good, yes, fine. There's then 20 minutes of debate, quarter of an hour break, yes, three-quarters of an hour. Okay. Fine,
we
good,
have
yeah.
Andrew George, who's the spokesman for the Liberal Democrats, Candy Atherton for the Labour Party, and Neil Badcock for the Conservatives. The subject today is the economy in Cornwall.
The point that I would like to make, we've got the largest natural harbour in the world at Falmouth, within 3 miles of the busiest shipping lane in the world, and we're here looking at it purely as a place we paddle in or gaze at. We need to be developing our maritime potential, which is environmentally sound. The problem is we're becoming a third world economy here.
Oh, that is absolutely rubbish. We've got some of the best farmers in the country down here.
Okay, well, good, yes, but we're not adding value to
and you're running down there as a third-rate economy. We are approaching. This is all getting very interesting as we approach news time. We are friendly.
It's all theatre, isn't it, Neil? We're all friendly. Tea or coffee?
Can we stop the videoing now?
High level of excitement here. The Herald, Scotland's, or the West of Scotland's national newspaper, has done an assessment of our campaign prospects. And believe it or not, the Herald, which is usually pretty anti-Tory, is very, very good indeed. My outspoken views proving popularity at local level, in with a real chance despite difficulties, addressing the key issues. This is the stuff that I can delight in, and I'm totally in favour of the Herald for a change.
Now everyone, look at this. Look what we're going to do. 2 weeks to get rid of the Tories. Have you met Dickie Attenborough's here with me? Oh, yes. Thank you very, very, very much.
Barbara Follett's campaign received support from several show business personalities, including Richard Attenborough.
I've known Dickie for many years, and I felt very privileged to have him canvassing with me.
Have you got one in the window? That's the question. Two in the window. They've all got stickers in the window.
And if he's watching this, Dickie, I just want to say thank you. You are wonderful, because you make us all feel special.
What do you think of New Labour? Oops, they hung up. That's a bad sign, right. Doubtful, verging on against, I reckon. You a Tory? No. Liberal? No, I went Green. Oh, you were Green? Oh, we haven't got a Green candidate here. No. The Greens support me. They think I'm so green I'm mouldy. So you've been Green in the past. I'll put you down as doubtful and Green then. 2 doubtfuls, 1 Labour who's not on the list, and everybody else out. Mind you, given it's 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, you wouldn't expect to get that many people in. I mean, when I started canvassing 30 years ago, you would never have thought of canvassing during the daytime. It's just hopeless. It's a waste of time. I mean, the only people who were housewives, and again they would say, oh, I don't know what we're doing, I'll wait till my husband gets home, you know.
Must be blooming hard work. Keep going.
Yeah, well, I will do.
I admire public-spirited people, because, I mean, one doesn't have to do this, and it's hard work doing it. Yeah,
I'm glad you appreciate it, because a lot of people...
You're in it for you, but you're not. You feel strongly about it, and you're in it.
Yes. Well done, right? I wish you could come round with me and explain that to me. Anyway, it's very nice to see you.
And you too.
Okay. You know my background, and you know that if ever it came to a choice between Cornwall and party loyalty...
Look, friend, I've been told ever since I was at Holly.
That's right, yeah.
Never take no notice of a politician. You ask them a question and they never give you a truthful answer.
Well, so
and that is
for
nobody.
So you don't vote for anyone?
No.
Really? No? Yeah.
I had my way, see, they wouldn't be on TV or not. Tell up the bloody lot.
I'm very much a family man. It's a real wrench for me to be involved in the campaign at all, to be honest. You know, at the end of a long campaigning day, and I get home and the children are asleep in their beds, and all I can do is tuck them in and look at them and give them a little kiss at night. It makes me feel rather sad, and I do miss them.
Titi, are you really horrible and smelly?
Good job, Debbie.
Are you horrible and smelly?
In my normal working day, I calculate it's about 3 hours during the day for the baby, and then I'm always here at bedtime and bath time in the evening to put him to bed. So if I'm going somewhere, it's usually sort of arranged around that. You pray a lot. I'm praying a lot. So, but my son is doing really well, so long may he continue to do that.
I'm reading one of your husband's books, by the way.
Well, you are. Let me see which book you're reading. My husband's. A Place Called Freedom. Are you enjoying it?
Yes, I am, actually.
Like the book. Like the book. Now, read this, everybody. It's a very good read. It is particularly good for airports, aeroplanes, in fact, because it distracts you from the fact that the thing might fall out of the sky.
This is not meant to be disparaging, but it's excellent as a bedtime read, so it makes you feel ever so... Sorry, that's not meant
He's not listening. He's not listening.
Hello, Ken.
Good morning.
Hello, darling. Well, Brian Mitchell's joining us for lunch.
Jolly good.
And he said...
Morale in the Follett camp gets a boost when a poll claims that Labour is even further ahead in Stevenage than in the rest of the country.
The sun has been shining, the blossoms out on the trees, and we're up in the polls. It's a good Sunday. Good night.
And a special dinner, and don't turn it off, and don't turn it off. A special celebration dinner. Beans on toast. Baked beans. Bread for toast. And brown sauce.
Move that across, it's almost out of shot. Ken's favourite is brown
Daddy's sauce.
Not HB sauce, you notice, but Daddy's brown sauce. And a pudding.
Oh, I'll have to cook, because this is a very delicate operation. Cooking the baked beans, I mean, you know. It's got to be done just so.
Well, one of the odd things, actually, about an election is how little the candidates keep up with what's happening outside their own constituency. I mean, I'll catch the Radio 4 news before I go off to do the tube station. And I'm actually just be home in time to catch some of Newsnight. But all the great rows and dramas and traumas that erupt, you only hear about it when other people come up to you and say, what do you think about so-and-so? And you stand there looking like a fish out of water because you haven't got a clue what they're talking about. Under Labour, it'll be resolved.
No, it won't.
You'll all be sacked.
They're doing that already.
The horrifying news this morning, of course, is the opinion poll in The Guardian showing our lead down to 5%. I felt like this great abyss had opened by the side of the bed as I heard it on the radio. And the sudden horrible thought that perhaps it could all go wrong and they get back again, you know. And all through the day I just can't shake the thought. My mind keeps coming back to this sort of nightmare scenario. And so it's going to be an absolutely nerve-wracking sort of 48 hours or perhaps even 72 hours until the next clash of opinion polls comes out. And hopefully the gaps will all have widened again. But if they haven't, my God, there's going to be a nerve-wracking last week of the campaign.
The only way the seat is going to be won is if one consolidates the white vote but adds to it with the Asian vote. It is as simple as that. I'm standing here today because I am trying to become the Member of Parliament for Blackburn. That's what I'm doing here. Now, Jack Straw has a 6,000 vote majority. 6,000 votes. That is very little. In Audley and Queen's Park, if we can get 4,000 votes, he is finished. He is finished. Now, between us, you talk to your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, there are at least 3,000 votes in this room with this many people sitting here. This is something that can be done.
I honestly don't accept I'm going to lose a seat. But if you look at the opinion polls, logic would say that I genuinely feel I was going to lose. And that just isn't the case.
Phil Gallie decorates his new campaign bus for a tour of air. He's to be joined by the Secretary of State for Scotland, Michael Forsyth, whose visit is one of several that Gallie has had from prominent Tories, hoping to shore up support in a very marginal seat.
Bill Gallie, he's your man.
In her marginal seat, Barbara Follett is about to enjoy the ultimate in party endorsements, closely choreographed from Labour headquarters.
He's coming now. John, move back.
Hello, Barbara. Great to be here. You're looking fantastic.
Can we do a quick picture in the shade with Barbara? We need Barbara and you together, you see.
Right, so.
We've also got, of course, tonight, some very important people with us. Barbara Follett, candidate for Stevenage, and let us hope the next Member of Parliament for Stevenage.
What do you think of the media coverage as far as Mrs. Follett goes, particularly many references to her being a champagne socialist?
Look, the fact that Barbara is a successful person and her husband is successful is great. You know, we shouldn't hold that against people. And if Stevenage gets her as the Member of Parliament, they will be getting someone who has got, you know, bags to give.
A lot of people think, well, you can't tell the difference between the parties anymore. I think that's so much old nonsense. What we have is an honest right-wing Labour leader. I mean, like we've often had in the past. I mean, I think I spent something like about 25 years in local government in total, and I served under loads of leaders. In actual fact, whilst I was quite happy with my own performance, I have to say the ones that impressed me the most were those that, I mean, quite right-wing, and you could have a disagreement with them, but they knew what they wanted to achieve, and they set out and they delivered it. And I think that is very much a pattern that, I mean, we may see after this election.
Morva, where's the four-leaf clover? There you are. Two. One's a few days old. Family's in the garden. There you are. One dried up four-leaf clover and one was just picked yesterday.
1, 2,
3, 4. And Morva quickly did this. Jill, Morva, you got yourself in a very pretty dress. Davy looks like he's in a Superman outfit. That's Madeline, the guinea pig. Isn't that sweet? And there's Cat, the cat, Mossy, poking his head over a table. Lovely vase, horseshoe, four-leaf clover, nice drawing, good luck, and a poem which he made up on the spur of the moment. And it goes like this: to Daddy.
Hello.
Andrew George, Liberal candidate for St Ives, it says here. Good luck, Daddy. Good luck to you. No good luck to the baddie, open brackets, William Rogers, close brackets, and more good luck too. Good luck for Andrew George, good luck for you. You've got a four-leaf clover, William Rogers shoe. So good luck, Daddy. Love from Morva, Davy and Jill. So, here you are, some lovely card.
These are all your good lucks then?
These are all my good luck letters, and I got a good luck card today from Tony Blair, signed by everyone in the key seats unit.
John Major coming to the town centre this afternoon about 2 o'clock. So we're going to go down about 1:30 with some placards and sandwich boards, flags, whatever, and make a silent appearance at his rally.
Cool. Excellent.
This is the worst reception Mr. Major's had anywhere in the country.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, all the very best in the world. Lovely, thank you. How do you do? Thank you very much. Good to see you.
I could not control myself. Myself and Katie from North, we were in there.
Brian and I would not have condoned such stuff.
Nothing
no,
better
never.
could have happened.
An egg?
Today, for everyone's adrenaline and what they needed, fun. Nothing better could have happened.
We were...
No, you weren't allowed.
No, I know. It would have been wrong and undignified, yes. Oh, I'd have been up there. God, help.
Do you want me to take it off?
I keep doing all these interviews and people keep saying you're going to win, and I mean honestly 3 weeks ago I was going, of course I'm going to win. I mean, heavens, what a silly question. And I've always thought it was a possibility. I'm beginning to feel it's a real possibility, and therefore I now think it's not going to happen. Whether I win or I lose, I must feel I've done the best I could have done. So I keep trying to very desperately to hang on to that thought, but anyway, I'm scared.
vote karo, conservative ko vote do, Labour ko girayo, Tory ko uthao, vote karo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 1st of May, it's general election day, come out and vote, number 7 on the ballot paper.
Vote conservative. Geeta Sidhu आपकी conservative candidate है, साथ में खाने में निशान लगाना है. Vote conservative. Turn right.
Morning, madam. Thank you, George. Right, lovely weather for it.
It's gorgeous.
Well, it doesn't look like the traditional box.
No, they're plastic now. Much lighter to carry around.
Oh, right. No, nice to see you. Goodbye. Cheers.
Thanks very much. Thank you. You'll do it. Hey, I hope I'm still laughing like this at 1:30.
Thanks a lot. That's 2 and I've just been here 5 minutes. At every single polling station this is happening. And we're going to go around and put it all on camera. I'm sick of it. And I'm telling you, if Jack Straw has the misfortune to get back in this time, I'll sue the bugger. It's ridiculous.
The Sidhu campaign hasn't organised enough of its own supporters to sit alongside Labour tellers at the polling stations. So she's worried that Labour has an advantage from the final contact with people before they vote.
So we have Labour candidates taking up official positions in polling stations. Official. Sitting behind a table is official. Any way you like to look at it, it looks like you're someone from authority. People are walking in and they're going to him. And he's going... And then they're turning around, they're walking to a polling station. I now realise why Labour has retained control of Blackburn for so long. I'm sick of it. I'd kick Jack Straw's butt out of town. I'm so annoyed with him. I mean, okay, you guys have the structure. You have the legwork. I don't have it. But I'm telling you, I will have it. You can't run this town like your personal holiday camp. It's nothing personal, Sergeant Wardsley.
Right, smile please, gentlemen.
No smiling mood just at the moment.
Right, well, keep your peckers up.
Not me pecker I want up.
Well, you keep that where it is. See you later.
If anybody wants to know how I'm allocating people, that column there tells you the percentage of our target they've currently reached. The highest Thatcher have reached 35%, the lowest is only 11%. And the area that is not getting the vote out is the one we canvassed the last 2 days, Kim Bolton.
Comes out late.
Comes out late.
I'm now going to start switching help up to there. The leaflet needs to go out.
Oh dear, I'm very sorry. Well, someone had the impression you said you might be voting for Phil. No.
We're desperate for your vote. You're not going to let me down.
I felt all along that we're going to hold this seat, totally irrationally, because let's face it, as we see in the papers today, how many Tories are going to win seats from the Labour Party today? I doubt if there'll be very many at all. So logic tells me I can't win, but my gut feel tells me I'm going to win.
In Blackburn, the message from one Labour van prompts decisive action from Geeta Sidhu.
Hello? The Labour Party is going around with a microphone at the moment, saying she's against Islam. She's not Muslim, she's not one of us. Don't vote for her because she's against Islam. And this is making it racist, it's making it personal, particularly considering the fact that my husband actually is Muslim. So we're just going to pull the gloves off. I'm going to get a car and walk around to drive through town telling everybody Jack Straw's a Jew. As a Muslim, I'm going to vote for someone who's Jewish. That's it. That's what happened and that's what we're going to do about it.
Yodi ko vote mat do, Jack Straw Yodi hai. Labour ko vote dena hai, Yodi ko vote dena hai. Yodi Musliman ke dushman hai. Yodi ko vote mat do. साथ में खाने में सफेद कागज पे साथ में खाने में
I didn't want racism and bigotry to play a part in anything that I had anything to do with. I object strenuously to it. I did it because I was furious. So, I must admit, I wish I hadn't done it.
So I say, how's it looking? You can say terrific, terrific, and then just move to leave.
Just turn and look this way. Much better. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Barbara Follett, how's it looking?
It's terrific. It's been a very good day. People are voting. They're still voting. And I've lost my voice completely.
Clearly so.
But we're very excited about it. We'll have a good result tonight.
Brilliant.
Is that enough, Eunice? You want to
Can we do one more go at this? You got time?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. You want that? But you're not. Oh, this is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All the cars are going. We just had the exit polls. It's about 10:15, and this is clearly the biggest defeat the Tories have ever suffered. It's going to be the worst defeat they've had this century. It will surpass the Liberal landslide in 1906 or Labour's in 1945. This is going to change all politics. Tomorrow there'll be a confidence amongst people who've been down-beaten and downcast for the best part of 20 years. And it's absolutely amazing. I am filled with optimism for the future.
Well, it's, what time are we now? About 2:20. I'm literally knackered, still nervous, but I've been feeling the same way all day. I'm feeling slightly calmer now, but it's been a very difficult day. Everyone's saying that I'm going to take the seat, me not believing anybody at all, and the strain is beginning to tell, I feel.
Sangeeta Sidhu, the Conservative Party, 11,690. John Scott, the Labour Party candidate, 26,000.
Robert Livingstone has been duly elected to serve as a member for the state constituency.
So Gallie, Scottish Conservative and Unionist candidate, 15,136 votes. Sandra Osborne, the Scottish Labour Party candidate, 21,000.
The undermentioned person has been duly elected to serve as member for the said constituency, Andrew Henry George.
May I thank my agent, my chairman, the members of my campaign team, and everybody who worked so hard during this campaign to achieve a result which actually shows that Conservatism is alive. It's not that well, but it's very alive and it's kicking in Blackburn, and it lives to come back another day. Thank you very much, and may I say that never has somebody lost in such distinguished company before.
Follett, Daphne Barbara, the Labour Party candidate, 28,000.
I believe this is going to be a black day for the United Kingdom, but the arguments and policy have passed for the moment. We will see what lies ahead, I believe we will rise again, and I look forward to carrying the blue banner forward when that time comes. Thank you.
I'll need your help, but together we can do it. Together we can rebuild Stevenage, and we can rebuild Britain.
Okay, everybody, right? Great stuff. Thank you very much indeed. Well done.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, James, well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Watch my name. It'll be there somewhere.
All right.
That's for sure. That's a promise.
Yeah, we'll watch it in ZTV.
Just watch for it in the House of Commons. That's where it will be.
Ultimately, Jim knocked here at this stage.
Okay, why don't you get hold of Kate and get her to phone to get a minicab so we can go home and have a bloody good drink?
I've asked McDowell to cancel GMTV.
Good idea. Excellent idea.
I can't do it anyway. I told her to keep Dimbleby.
Commiserations.
We all worked hard.
Bloody hard. I believe very much in the fact that there was a reason why it happened like this. I really do. I believed it from a very, very long time that things happen in a particular way for a particular reason. And I wasn't meant to do it now, so I didn't do it now. And I will do it some other time when it's meant to happen. And it hurts the most for the people that put in the work. Nobody who wasn't related to me in some way, in any way, could have done more than Joan did. And it really hurts that Mum and Dad sat outside a polling station all day and tried to do what they could have done.
I know that many people have put their marriages on the line and they've foregone holidays and when I've asked them for an extra pound of flesh, they've given me 2, and I've been trying to get blood out of a stone and it's been pouring out, and you've all been so wonderful. And my way of appreciating all of that is I'm going to be going off to another place, and my salary is going to be increasing by 3-fold, and I'm going to have to put up with all the luxuries of life I've never experienced before. There's only one thing to say, and that is thanks, bye.
That's right. That's got to go over there.
Has anybody got a hairbrush?
That's got to go over there. Look at it, look at it.
We've run into this horrendous traffic. Clearly, everyone's trying to get out of London before Tony Blair comes to power and nationalises everything or something. Oh God, what a nightmare.
This is Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, that's Buckingham Palace. Gosh, look at how she's in. The flag's up.
The newly elected member for St Ives invites his family to join him on his first trip to Westminster.
There's Big Ben.
Yeah, there's Big Ben, that's right.
As far as my wife's concerned, it was a bad move for me ever to move in to the political arena. She never liked the idea of having to depend on the goodwill of thousands of people to sustain one's bread and butter, let's say. I recognise that she had a point now, but at the same time, I love doing the job of MP. Someone has got to do it. If we have a democracy, people have got to be prepared to get involved. Part of the electoral process is you win some and you lose some. I've lost one. It's got an adverse effect personally, but the system is right, and once again it's right that people from all walks of life should be prepared to stand up and be counted in the political arena.
been duly elected to serve as member for the said constituency